Hey Will, it's Martha again. It's now been 3 weeks post-op since my gastric bypass surgery. Um, I know it seems like I skipped a week, but I really didn't. I just made my second week one be too long. um, but basically in my second week, my video was like, wham. I was really whining, a lot actually. Um, I had a lot of meltdowns and I hated my protein powder and it was not my finest hour. So I'm kind of glad I didn't get the post because I was really just complaining. The numbers for that week, I lost 5.4 pounds. So I was at 305.6, which is good, but I was I was very much like, I can't have anything. This is all I lost. And I wasn't feeling too good about it. But finally, my husband took the scale away from me because I was weighing like in the morning and in the evening, which was, I know it's crazy, but initially the first week, every time I got on the scale, it was lower, like every single time. And now that's not happening. Ooh, sorry, my hair. I just got out of bed, sorry. This week I lost 3.2, which is a smaller amount, but I have not been drinking the right amount of water. I don't know, it's hard to fit in, like, when you're trying to experiment with new foods, because I'm on the soft foods now, and on soft foods I've actually, I'd never thrown up prior to this, never. And with soft foods, I have been, so I've just been like, not wanting to have anything in my mouth. I will work on that for this week. I will get my fluids in, we'll get my protein in, get my fluids in, and start doing exercises more than walking. Because as of now, that's all I've been doing is walking. A few things I have noticed. I didn't even tell you my weight, right? Okay, I lost 3.2 pounds, so now I weigh 302.8. So, 2.8 pounds and I can get on the Wii Fit that my husband bought me like 8 months ago. In case you guys didn't know, it has a 300-pound weight limit. Although I heard there's a 330 one out somewhere, but not here. I took it into GameStop and didn't have one. I'm 2.8 pounds away from that, so that'll be good when I can finally use it. I've noticed the more space in between my belly and the steering wheel, so that's nice. It seems like every time I drive the car, I'm a little bit smaller, so that's pretty cool. There's actually a gap, like a visible gap. It's not like, oh, my shirt's touching it now instead of my stomach. It's like there's a gap. I've also noticed that my fingers and I'm sorry, I'm fidgeting. I've also noticed that my fingers and toes have gotten smaller. Prior to surgery, my ring size was like a size 9, and my rings are like right about to fall off. When I decided to get the gastric bypass surgery, I ordered a ring from accessoryrow.com, and it was clearance. It was like $5. It was good, but it's a cute little ring. I got it in a size 8 because I thought, okay, my fingers are probably gonna be the last thing to shrink. But it's like right about here, so I can almost wear it already, and it hasn't even been a month yet, so that's pretty cool. What else? I don't want to make this one too long because I don't want to have to record everything again. Now I'm doing great. I'm not whining or anything because, this is what I wanted, Originally, this is what I wanted. I know I can do it myself. I've tried and tried, and I couldn't do it myself. It's not like I gave up or caved in. It's like the doctor medically intervened to help me save myself. That's exactly what happened. I'm sure I could have gone a long while at that size, not like I was right about to die or anything. I have family members that are, around that size. Um, and when they got fed up with it, you know, I love my mom. I love her so much, but instead of instead of supporting me with this, she really, even now, still gives me flack about it. And all I can really say now is like I'm losing weight, and that's all I really wanted. Um, it's not like I've gone to the gym and then came home and had ice cream. That's what I would do. Like, oh, I earned this ice cream. Um, now I'm okay. I'm good. I have been medically cleared to exercise. Everything's normal. I'm fully healed, I'd say. Um, so that's good. And my mom's like 50. I don't know. She's 50 something. I can't think right now. She's 54. Yeah, she's 54. Oh my gosh, it's my aunt. She's like, oh my gosh, you know how old your mom is. She's 54 and she's doing, alright. But you can tell she has a lot of issues going on. Like every time I see her, the pigment of her legs are a little darker. More teeth are gone missing. And that's my mom. I have half of that DNA. Like, had I not had the surgery, that would be my future. But I don't want to go ahead and ramble on. I am happy that I'm 20.6 pounds down at 3 weeks. And I can't wait to get to my goal. Which, oh my gosh, okay, that's a whole other issue. Okay, you go to the doctor's office and I'm like, okay, well, what do you think would be a good goal for me? And then they're like, oh, they turn it back on you, like, what do you think a good goal for you is? And I'm like, okay, 200 pounds. I could be 200 pounds, I'd be happy. And they're like, 200 pounds is still, like, pretty severely overweight. And I was like, oh, okay, well, what do you think? I'm 5'7", what should be my goal? So they're like, I would actually shoot for 130 to 150. And I'm like, what? That's like more than half of me. I'm like, but yeah, so they're like, well, you just had surgery. Your stomach is about a little larger than the size of an egg, so you can get that small if you work at it. So that was like music to my ears. I can't even picture myself at that size. I think I was 130. Actually, I was probably 150 in like 5th grade or something. It was really low at a really young age that I was, already in the 200s. I think I've said it here before, like when I was a freshman in high school, I was already size 22. And I can't even imagine myself thinner, like thin. Like if I look anything like my sister who's in the National Guard, I would like, I don't know. She looks like Vanessa Williams' double. So I'm always like, yeah, that's my sister. And they're like, what? Are you older? and there's like a 9-year difference. So if I could actually look younger than her, that would be wow. Because I never have really, unless I was like a small child, then you can tell I was younger. But let me stop now because I will just ramble on and on and on, and then I won't be able to post this one either. So, thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.